Hey, how's everyone doing? Hello. Um, so I wanted to jump on here for my midweek motivation um, little chat here. Sorry, I am momming so hard today. I I am not ready. Um, so much going on, but I did make my bed just for you guys because standards. Um, but I wanted to come up here and I wanted to share my story on how I became a fitness coach. So just give you a little bit snippet of how this actually came to be, because I've mentioned before that I was not always into fitness. It was not always my thing. Um, it was kind of the opposite of my thing. So how did this all happen? How am I now coaching women to become fit and fall in love with fitness? Well, it started 3 years ago, and I do not anticipate crying on this video, but just in case, I just want to get my point out there in case I have to shut this off really fast. um, so really the main point is that God can take something tragic and turn it into something incredibly beautiful. And I found that to be true time and time again in my life. And this just happens to be one of the things that he's done. So I'll start with that. So how did I become a fitness coach and fall in love with fitness and everything, exercising and eating properly and all that fun stuff? Well, 3 years ago, in 2014, it was the summer, and we were renovating our kitchen and the downstairs of our house, changing all kinds of stuff, making it look really pretty. And a friend of mine had invited me to do a challenge, and I was like, oh yeah, I should totally do a challenge. I think I'm ready to do it. And literally a week later, I found out that I was pregnant. And so I messaged her back. I was like, oh, sorry, can't join this time. Maybe, after the baby, I will definitely need some help. Fast forward a few weeks, and on September 17th, I had posted, you saw on, if you've been following, a picture that I posted of an announcement of my pregnancy. And it was really cute and fun, and my daughter was crying and all that stuff, and got lots of likes, and people were really happy for us, and we were very happy for us. It was unexpected. We were not planning to have a baby, and my husband and I were both very, very excited about the new things to come. And 1 week from that day, I remember, because my pregnancies are high risk, I actually have to go and get a procedure done to make sure that I do not have a preterm delivery. So I was going to the hospital to get that routine ultrasound before the procedure. And I remember it was a beautiful sunny day, and I was super happy and driving, and I remember it so clearly. And during that ultrasound, I could tell that there was something wrong. And having had my daughter where I had to have multiple ultrasounds, I knew that the little blink, blink, blink thing wasn't blinking. And that was probably to this day the most painful thing I've ever been through. And I mean, it's been 3 years, and it hurts. But following those weeks, so much was happening. I actually was scheduled to take my my Canadian citizenship test the following week. And so I couldn't reschedule that because I didn't want to, delay that at all. So the plan was, following the test, that I would, take the medication that would allow me to pass the baby. But it actually happened the weekend before, and a big mess, and I ended up in the hospital and needing a blood transfusion. But anyway, so that all happened, and I went into a very dark place, and I started eating a lot. And it just so happened to coincide with, you know, Canadian Thanksgiving and Halloween. There were plenty of options just to eat, but like I remember I ate, and I'm an emotional eater anyway. So I knew that when I was eating, I was just trying to swallow all the feelings. And I ended up gaining a little bit of weight, and which only added to me just feeling worse about myself. But I decided that I was self-aware enough to know that what I was doing wasn't healthy, and that what I was doing would eventually cause issues if I didn't stop it. So I had made it a conscious decision that, okay, I'm gonna do something about the eating thing and the not being healthy thing. So I called my friend who had initially invited me to her group, and I said, hey, I want in. And I even, signed up to do fitness coaching so I could pay for it all, because so much happened. My husband had actually just started a new job, and I needed to be able to figure out how to pay for it. So I started fitness coaching, and initially it became a thing where, I just wanted to lose weight, and I needed to pay for my programs and my shakes and all that fun stuff. And so I went in, I invited a bunch of strangers, most of them, to come and join me on this thing. And they did, and it was awesome. It was fun. It was motivating. I ended up losing weight. But at the end of it, I got a message from someone who told me that I changed their life. So then it became something that wasn't just about me anymore. It became about, oh, I'm actually helping people. Like, there's value in this. Like, people need this, and they're looking to me to help them with it. And so it became more about helping other people, and not just like helping myself. And actually, through helping these women, I was able to heal and come out of my depression, and feel like I had a purpose. And so from there, it grew, and it became a love. It became like I fell in love with working out, and helping other people, and learning all kinds of things about nutrition, and what I need to be feeding myself, and how to properly handle stress. And I still don't always do it perfectly, but I know I have the tools, and I'm helping teach other people and other women these tools. And essentially, that is my story. Like, that's how it happened 3 years ago, from something that was so painful to something that's so amazing. And I'm blown away by how far it's come. And honestly, like, I've seen over and over again how God can take the worst situation and turn it into something incredibly good and amazing. And yeah, so that's my story, and I managed to do it without, at least not ugly crying, because that's what happened last time I shared this. But I hope that that inspires you, that if you are in a dark place, if you are feeling down, if you've been through what I've been through, to let you know that there is hope. It does get better. You don't forget, but the pain does ease. But yeah, that's how I became a coach. So that's a little bit about me, and I hope that, I don't know, that helps you get to know me better, and why I do what I do. But anyway, I hope you have a great day and a great Wednesday, and I hope that everything is wonderful. And if you have any, you want to talk, you want to message me, feel free to do that. I am available. I do have a bot set up on my messenger right now that's not completely set up, so if it starts talking to you, don't freak out. But anyway, yeah, so that's why I do what I do. I would love to have you join a challenge, or even just, I'm doing my first webinar ever, which will be fun. Lots of good information there about food and fitness and stuff like that. And yeah, so that's me. And I will stop boring you with my rambling and let you have a wonderful day. All right, see you later.